I could imagine us walking out of here thinking, gosh, God is trying to get me to, be less. God's trying to humble me. That's not what we're reading. Are you reading what I'm reading? Because what I'm reading is that Jesus humbled himself. And if you were to do a search for the word humble in the New Testament as a verb, who humbles whom? Well, here's what you're going to find. You're going to find in the New Testament this idea that we humble ourselves. We humble ourselves before the Lord. And why? It says at the right time, he exalts us. So what is he doing? What's his heart? Building you up. What's your role? To remember that you're a human which is frail and fragile and dependent. So you say, Lord Jesus Christ, apart from you, I can do nothing. I'm frail, I'm fragile, I'm dependent, and I'm trusting your life in me today. And he's saying, yeah, I got you. We're complete. You're complete in me, he says. I'll never leave you, never forsake you. Vine and branches, bonded, fused, one, united. And so for us to humble ourselves is not real tricky, folks. This is not rocket science and it's not neuroscience. This is real simple. I recognize my actual position in this. Look at me. I'm just some guy. I'm just a human. We're all in the same boat. We're just human. And yet we're saved human. We're regenerated human. We're righteous human. We're born again human. We're one with Christ human. And so we recognize the frailty and we recognize the friendship with God. We recognize the radical nature of our dependency and we recognize our righteousness. So we humble ourselves and he exalts us. What's God's heart? He's not interested in tearing you down. He just wants you to know who you are. Humble yourselves. We read it throughout the New Testament. That's the takeaway here. You wanna have this attitude, which was also in Jesus? Well, the Father didn't say, I'm gonna humble you. Nope. Jesus humbled himself.